Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. Last time, the Elven Paladin Jack and his faithful kobold companion Deacon had slain Hordes and prevented her plan of taking over the world with the magical netherreal city of Underdark. Although the actual likelihood of Hordes' plan to take over the world actually succeeding is fraught with peril, considering you would have to deal with the I forget their actual organization's title, but the ruling council members are Thay, which are all liches. She would also have to deal with, if things get really bad, she would have to deal with Elminster, who is a demigod that walks Farron. And if things get really bad, I'm assuming she would have to also take on several dragons, maybe some gods along the way. Hell, actually, that would be pretty badass to see. Anyway, I'm getting off track, sorry. Anyway, the point is, last time we completed the campaign of Underdark. Now it's time for Jack's story to progress even further with Hordes of the Underdark. New game. Hordes of the Underdark. Chapter 1. Select pre-made character. Now then, since this version of Neverwinter Nights is from GOG, we have these fuckers here. These are examples of high-level characters that you can use in several modules if you want. They're all level 40, which is ridiculous. I'm tempted to just delete these guys, but I don't want to, for some weird goddamn fucking reason. And no, these are not pre-generated. These guys are pre-generated. And where are you? Here we are. We want not the first one. We want the second one. Or we could go with the original Jag from the original campaign, but that doesn't make much sense now, does it? Instead, we're gonna go with this one. Unfortunately, we're level 13 as opposed to level 15. I should have spent some time farming intellective hours, but I didn't. This is going to prove it to be a bit of a challenge, which is always a good thing.
Waterdeep, one of the greatest cities in all of Faerun. It is home to a multitude of peaceful townfolk from all races and all walks of life. Beneath Waterdeep, however, lies a different realm. This is the deep dungeon known as Undermountain. Built by the mad wizard Halaster. Here, Halaster tests adventurers who trespass therein with the deadliest of traps and the most dangerous of creatures. All but the luckiest meet their deaths in its dark halls. Regardless of this presence beneath them, the people of Waterdeep feel safe enough. For while one may enter Undermountain, it is rare that anything actually comes out. Until now. For there is another realm that exists beneath even Undermountain, a place of shadows and evil known only as the Underdark. It is here that the sinister dark elves known as the Drow rule next to other subterranean horrors unknown to most on the surface world above. And it is the Drow who now lead an army of these creatures into the streets of Waterdeep, besieging the city from below in a campaign of blood and terror. And in their darkest hour, the lords of Waterdeep have issued a call for a hero. Someone who can face these dark elves and all their brethren in their own land. Someone who can defeat the Hordes of the Underdark.
I trust that your preparations are complete.
Very nearly, Dread Mistress. It should only be a matter of
Do not test my patience, Iblith. Would you have me wait? I, the terror of all the Underdark? The Dark Queen of Shadow?
Of course not, my mistress.
Then proceed. I wish to see this being who my agents say can stop my great rise.
I do not believe anyone could stop you now, great Valsharis.
So I thought. But my agents have resources beyond the means of mortals. This one will be my undoing, so they say, if I do not act in time. So proceed, wizard. I will wait no further.
Soleno Samatska! Soleno Samatska!
What is this? A Darthier? One of our vile surface cousins? Have your spells become faulty, fool?
No, mistress. This is indeed an image of the one who shall defeat us.
I will not be defeated. This image shows but a threat. It shall be dealt with like the others. You, male, remove this dead fool and summon my red sisters. Now.
Yes, dread mistress.
And you, Surfacer, whoever you are and whatever threat you pose, you will not be able to hide. The drow shall strike swiftly and without mercy.
Well, that was a cutscene in and of itself. Now, the funny thing is, you can create a brand new character in Hordes of the Underdark, and you will actually start in this room before all the cutscenes happen, and you automatically get leveled up to 15. It's a great way to make character builds. Well, that's what I use to make character builds in this game, rather than go online and use character building software or other such methods. As you've seen, our enemy is the Hordes of the Underdark. Quite literally, beholders, mind flayers, skeletal intellect devourers, and most importantly, the drow. And look who is in our room with us without any equipment at all. The drow were an evil subrace of elves living deep underground in the dangerous Underdark. You stand shivering in the chill night air, a sweat coursing down your body. You are somehow awoken from your slumber, leaping from your bed to face what? The memory of your strange dream still rings clearly in your head, along with the inner alarm that tells you not all is right. Suddenly, you notice a drow elf. She appears to be trying to break into the chest with your personal belongings. Oh, you bitch. And like that, all of our personal belongings are gone. All my equipment is now ixnay. I start off with jack shit. That's how hardcore this shit is. Thankfully though, I still have spellcasting, and at least I have a dagger. This is the complimentary dagger supplied to all guests of the Yawning Portal Inn. The once flawless blade has been dulled from much use. A stamp on the hilt suggests that it was crafted by a cabal of wizards hidden along the Sword Coast. It's a +2 dagger with a -1 damage penalty. Yay. And you may be wondering, didn't Jack escape into the realm of shadow to escape Undertide from collapsing? Well, this is why. You discovered this artifact when you were briefly trapped within the plane of shadows. Ever since you first picked it up, it has refused to leave your possession. Drop it, throw it away, crush it, always it immediately reappears, pulsing warmly with power as it has ever done. I'm trying to remember, when did the Deathly Hallows become a thing in Harry Potter? Because I want to say this preceded it, but I may be wrong. Its main ability that you know of is that it can teleport you to a pocket dimension ruled over by the mysterious being that calls itself the Reaper. The Reaper's dimension is a nexus of sorts. Whoops. The Reaper, not an unfriendly sort, allows you to use this relic to bind a location to a door in the dimension, allowing instant transportation back to that point. He will also allow you to teleport to the dimension upon the moment of your death, saving you. The relic may only be used in this fashion, however, to bind a point or save you from death. If you have a rogue stone in your possession, the Reaper uses the power inherent within a gem to power the relic, consuming the gem in the process. Naturally, this makes rogue stones even more valuable than they would be otherwise. Where the Reaper comes from, or how the relic stone was created, has never been revealed to you. You suspect that one day its mysterious nature will catch up with you. For the moment, however, it's been far more than a boon. Use. Manipulate portal stone unlimited uses per day, as long as we have a rogue stone in our inventory. Rogue stones are powerful gems that release a tremendous amount of energy when properly consumed. The relic that has attached itself to you is able to devour these gems in order to provide you with protection from death and unlimited means of teleportation. Sounds rather interesting. What's this? Use manipulate portal stone. I rarely ever use it. But let's see. We only have a dagger. We have no equipment to our name. We did, however, keep all of our gold. So we're not starting off from square one like a brand spanking new character would. Because if you want to play even harder, you just make a brand new character. You have no starting money whatsoever for this crap. Anyway, I've digressed enough. Let us. Oh, I can't even. None of my abilities are. Oh, that's fantastic. At least all my spells are good. I don't have any special abilities to my name, but let's kill this drow thief.
We won't both walk.
Hang on a minute. There's my map. Oh, you hit me for 11 damage. And you have an acid dagger. This is an interesting encounter. Ow. Ideally, you're not supposed to lose to this bitch, but stranger things have happened. And hey, you can actually see Jack's tattoos in this, for once. A pretty young woman rushes in, a mixture of fear and concern on her face. You vaguely remember her as the daughter of the innkeeper.
Excuse me, is everything... Oh my word!
She finally spots the corpse of the drow thief and covers her mouth in horror. Is the inn under attack? No, I don't think so, my lord. I only entered your room because I heard the commotion from the hall. The drow woman, is she dead? Yes, I killed the thief. I don't think she was just a thief, my lord. She probably took your equipment so you would be defenseless when the drow assassin showed up. That has been the pattern for the other attacks. I'm not that easy to kill, trust me. That is fortunate. Several important people in Waterdeep have been killed in their homes while they slept, though this is the first time anyone in our inn has been attacked. But how could the thief even have known that you were here? You only just arrived to the city. I'll have to tell Father about this. We take pride in the safety of our guests. The thief must have used magic. It's the only way she could have gotten in here undetected. She must have used the same magic to send your equipment back to wherever she came from. Which means our equipment is now in the Underdark. Which means it could be practically anywhere in that subterranean cavern. Oh boy. That's gonna be a fun scavenger hunt. Any idea where I could get some replacement gear? Tam still frowns, unfortunately. Father gathers weapons, armor, and other equipment here at the inn in order to help the defense of Waterdeep. Anyone working to save the city is welcome to any of it. Everything is stored in the armory just across the hall. Just take whatever you need. Thank you. I'll go there right away. I know the equipment in the armory isn't suitable for a hero like you, Jackie, but it's the best we've got. Now please excuse me. I have to get back to speaking with my father. I'll tell him what has happened here, but it would be best if you didn't mention it to the other guests. We don't want to start a panic at the inn. Father will take steps to see this doesn't happen again. Yes, let's just be crass. No. Have some decorum here. This is not the time to ask for sex. Although, when is... That is a completely different subject. Moving on. Very well, off you go. Goodbye, my lord. Once you have what you need from the armory, please go downstairs to the main room. My father is waiting there to speak to you. Talk about a rude awakening, right, game? Anyway, what does Steve have on her? She had a sonic trap. A drow dagger. It's an acid 1d6 dagger. The runes on this dagger identify it as belonging to the Red Sisters, notorious sect of drow assassins. Okay, I can sell that. What's this? A lesser iron stone blue. Only one lesser iron stone may be activated at a time. The blue iron stone increases your wisdom by 2 while active. I never actually looked at that. Yeah, it's funny. The Valsharess thinks she can kill me when she's fucking like... Actually, I don't know the exact fucking heights for characters in this game, but I know for a fact that freaking Drow are the shortest of the fucking elven sub-races. Actually, they're the shortest elves, period, as far as I remember. Which is fucking hilarious. Anyway, welcome to the armory. This is where you get replacement gear for the stuff that got stolen. And most of it isn't really good, but some of it is. Thankfully, though, it's all magical stuff, so it's gonna fetch a pretty penny. Unfortunately, no heavy crossbow, but a light crossbow +2. That'll work for a ranged weapon. What's in this bag? An extra 3,000 gold, some lightning arrows, 4 rogue stones, and a book on the creator races. No one cares about them. They're dead. Miscellaneous equipment. Let's see, glows the Helm Fist. Those are only used by monks, so we'll sell it. Potion of Speed. Fox's Cunning. Bark Skin. All good. Healer's Kits. I'll take the Thieves' Tools. Ring of Resistance. Resistance +1. I'll take it. Moderate Wounds. Belt of Agility. Freedom and Dexterity +2. I'll take it. +2 Deflection. I'll take it. And +1 Natural Armor. I will take it. Boots and Reflexes, I'll take it because you don't have any other boots, and Clarity and Endurance Potions and a bottle of ale. I will take this and I'll use it. Because my shit just got fucking stolen, so I'm gonna drink some ale. The most important thing, a weapon rack. Now the equipment you get in the weapon and armor stand, the weapon rack and the armor stand depends on your class. Because I'm a paladin, I get a +2 greatsword. I can't really use it effectively considering I use 2 weapons, but... we get full plate +2.
I have to lighten this load.
Do we want to take the helmet? Nah, we can rock we can rock the 2-handed sword and helmetless look for now, in full plate mail. Unfortunately, we are over encumbered. Now I can't make full use of the 18 dexterity, but I have a 24 AC. Actually, hang on for a second. I'm going to see what gives me the greater attack bonus. I know it's a +2 greatsword, so that's going to contribute something, but I want to see something. Grab the longsword. Let's see. That is 17, 12, 7 versus 15, 10, 5. Yeah, the +2 really makes a difference. Plus, this has more damage. And if I put, say, the Drow Dagger in my offhand... Well, alright, looks like we're rocking the 2-handed sword for the time being until I can get some replacement swords. And I'm over encumbered by... 30 pounds. That's great. Bull strength will fix that. Now we're not encumbered at all. Well, our adventure started off like shit. It's locked, okay. We'll ignore it. Generally, there's no point of robbing people. Yet. Keyword yet. Who do we have here? Though frail with age, this noble paladin still remains an heir of dignity. And who are you? Although this man looks human, faint traces of elven blood reveal a mixed heritage. His face is careworn, as one who has seen and experienced much hardship throughout his life. You know, that tends to happen to half-breeds, regardless of race. But at least half-elves have it better off than fucking half-orcs. Well... Do I talk to the paladin and the half-breed or not? Decisions. Nah, I'm gonna stick to my policy of, if you don't give me a quest, I ignore your existence. And I'm not gonna bother checking the other room because it's probably locked. And do you see some familiar faces? I certainly do. Remember, freaking, we have Tomi Undergallows, Sharwin, Dalen Red Tiger, and Lidu is here. The original companions from the original campaign are actually in this game. You see, that's why using a character from the original campaign makes no sense, because they don't recognize you if you do so. So, it's a little bit convoluted to explain that away to a role-playing person. Well, we might as well speak to Linu, see how she's doing.
Blessed be.
This elven woman has a pleasant aura about her as she nods her head to you respectively. You notice a silver amulet around her neck, marking her as a cleric of the elven goddess Sayanine Moonbow.
You are welcome amongst us, dear. I understand everyone here has been awaiting your arrival with great anticipation.
I don't know about that. Wait a minute. Deacon made it out too, so he probably published his book. He probably spread the word. And the Harpers. But I don't trust those fucking shady fuckers. The innkeeper has refused to acknowledge the rest of us until Jack Geen makes an appearance. I, for one, did not journey so far to render aid only to be ignored. There's no need to be unkind, Dalen. This man deserves our respect. He is a venturer of worth, and the fact that he is here is a boon to our cause. Huh? There ain't no cause that I know about that's gonna pay me 100,000 gold like this one, will I? I agree with Tomi. Gold speaks louder than any cause I've heard of. That is an odd thing for a bard to say, Sharwin. Have you no sense of the epic? I wonder if our friend here would agree with you. Then why do we not ask him? What of it, Jack? What has brought you to Waterdeep in its hour of need? Well, Durnan called for heroes. I'm here to do the right thing. The half-orc relaxes a bit and nods, pleased. I am pleased to hear that. The city of Neverwinter was once saved by one who chose to do the right thing, as you say. The elven cleric regards you for another moment. I am told you are a man of faith, Jack. It will be a pleasure to adventure together, and get to know you better. I'd actually like that. Well, perhaps once you speak to Durnan, we shall have that chat. I look forward to it, dear. I should get going. I believe Master Durnan is waiting for you in the other room, dear. Good luck. Oh, I have a bad feeling about you guys. The one fact is that, well, Lord Nasher is a jackass. A supreme jackass. Why? Because it's thanks to his word that the hero of Neverwinter is practically non-existent. What the hell? I never noticed the dwarf over there. Or whatever. Point is, moving on to the next room. Ooh, excuse me. Durnan turns towards you as you enter the common room. A stern and souled man who is rumored to have once been a great warrior. Whoa! Ugh, stuff's coming back up, that's never a good sign. The relief now on his face is clearly visible.
Greetings. I am glad that you made it at last. I trust your accommodations were adequate?
Aside from the thief in my room, very much so. Durnan's features hardened, a deep anger suddenly evident. Tamsil told me what happened. I cannot apologize enough, Jack. Once I would have been able to ensure the safety of my guests, but no longer. The damnable drow come and go as they please, it seems. These are dark times for a city. The enemies of Waterdeep must have learned you answered our call for heroes. Given your reputation, it's not surprising that they targeted you. But why in the world would they steal my equipment? Hold on a sec there. A drow thief came and stole all your equipment. If I had known you were such an easy mark, I might have nicked your stuff myself. Durden silenced his homie's laughter with a cold glare. This is no joking matter. The drow don't play games. I'm guessing the theft was only the first step in their mission. The drow likely figured you'd be more vulnerable without your equipment. A drow assassin would probably have shown up a few seconds later to finish you off in your sleep. Fortunately, you woke up at the war of their plan. Others in Waterdeep haven't been so lucky. There are several reports of prominent citizens slain in their beds. Waterdeep is under attack. Its people live in fear. That's why I made the call you all responded to. We're going to do something about it. Why you specifically? Why don't the Lords of Waterdeep deal with this? The Lords of Waterdeep have their hands full protecting the city. I have experience with Undermountain, so I have been placed in charge of organizing this venture. Tommy's willing to help, just as long as that 100,000 gold piece reward stays on the table. Not all of us are here because of that gold, Durden. Some of us truly want to help. Please, tell us what must be done.
The city is under siege. Raiding parties of drow and other creatures rarely seen on the surface are attacking the city. We've determined that these attacks are coming through Undermountain.
Ugh. Okay, the last bit of coffee just went down the wrong pipe. Oh god. Ugh. Wow. That hurts. But Undermountain has existed for centuries. Why hasn't there been any trouble before?
That's what we need to find out. The Labyrinth of Undermountain was created long ago by Halaster, a mage whose power may have rivaled even Elminster himself.
Rivaled is a bit of a stretch. Halaster is a very strong mage, I will give you that. But Elminster? It's kinda hard to face against a demigod. Even if you're an epic level wizard. Elminster's level fucking 30. Do you recognize someone over on against the wall? Deacon's here! He made it! Challenging, very difficult. Uninjured and friendly. AC increase, reflex save increase, attack increase, strength increase, damage increase, regeneration, dexterity increase, immunity to paralysis, slow and tangle, movement speed decrease, and spell immunity. Deacon, you've been doing some training.
Halaster ruled Undermountain like a brutal tyrant. It was his magic that kept the creatures within from pouring out to overrun Waterdeep. Now Halaster has suddenly decided to unleash his creatures on this city, and we need to find out why. I want to know what that mad mage is up to.
Maybe something happened to Halaster? It's possible something happened to take Halaster out of the picture, I guess, but I find that hard to believe. He is a wizard of incalculable power. You don't just get rid of someone that powerful. It is odd that Halaster has aligned himself with Dark Elves. He's never been too fond of them. But the Drow are attacking through Undermountain. That means Halaster must be involved. Would Halaster still even be alive? Undermountain was built hundreds of years ago, but Halaster is an archmage. Time doesn't mean the same thing to him as it does to us. I'm certain he's still alive, and that he's involved in these attacks.
It's pretty clear that the answers we seek can't be found here on the surface. The only hope we have of stopping Halaster is to send someone down into Undermountain after him.
And how are we supposed to do that? As many of you know, this inn is built around one of the entrances to Undermount. A magical well that descends thousands of feet down into the very depths of that ever-changing labyrinth. Now, I don't intend to send anyone into Undermount unprepared. That would be suicide. I'll offer you what advice and equipment I can. In fact, I think it might be a good idea if... Wait, what's that noise, Father? Eh? It's coming from the well room. Durdan listens intently for a moment, before his eyes go wide with the realization of what is about to happen. I got a feeling a lot of people are gonna die.
Foul drow! You dare to attack my inn!
You're right!
I can't move! They've come through the well!
Well... That usually doesn't happen where the game decides to lag on me, but there's too much shit on the screen for this to go. Okay, pause. Oh crap, we're all in darkness. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Is the game, you stable now? Okay. Normally I'm recording, of course it's gonna lag and cutscenes have a lot of shit on the screen. I'm gonna have to redo settings, aren't I? Oh well. Let's kill some bitches. Wow, that frame rate is ridiculous. I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay. Underdark cleric, huh? This place is just a madhouse right now. Ow!
Here's a dagger in your gullet.
My life or yours!
Okay. Well, that was a madness. And
Come on, let's go! To the well room, quick!
Go on, let's be off.
oh, White Vesta. She can cast Resurrection. That's good for them. Okay, well, other than that colossal clusterfuck, let's see what the drow gave us. 50 gold, 16 gold, and a gold piece. Motherfuckers. Before we head into the well room, we need to get somebody. Hello, Deacon.
Deacon greets the noble hero.
And you got a new voice actor. I think a lot of people got new voice actors. It's kind of weird playing these expansions back to back with changes in voice acting. It's kind of really weird. Especially Dale and Red Tiger, where in the original campaign, I swear to fucking the high heavens of the pearly gates that it's Steve Bloom that's talking. Because I recognize that voice real easily now. But now Dalen has a different voice actor. Oh well. Anyway, Deacon! Furiously riding away in a small tome, the small kobold is not aware of your approach. When he glances up and notices you, he smiles broadly.
Boss, you comes to big human city. Somehow Deacon just knew you would come.
What do you want?
Oh, that's rude. Ah, Deacon. Deacon, I haven't seen you for ages. Yes, it's been a long time, boss. Deacon be real busy for a long time traveling and writing book. Deacon be famous bard now. I have a copy of that book, actually. Ooh, you gets book? Deacon's so very pleased. Did you read it, boss? Did you like it? It was better than this book I read about the plague in Neverwinter. Deacon read that. He not God's kobolds though, so Deacon think it very boring. Dumb elven lady, no substitute for goat kobold. Good news be that Deacon work on new book now. See? Deacon not got style for it yet, however. I'm sure it'll be suitably epic as well, Deacon. Maybe. How about Deacon come to Waterdeep? There be call for heroes, and Deacon want to be hero like Boss was. It'd make for good book, Deacon thinking. What do you know about the situation here exactly, Deacon? Deacon knows lots. Deacon is Bard, after all. And Undermountain be great legend. You know things about Undermountain. Deacon not only knows things about Undermountain, Deacon knows plenty of things about Drow and Underdark too. Old Master Typhimar used to speak about it all the time. Deacon knows, for instance, that Undermountain was made by a human named Halaster way back before the city was here. It was just a little dungeon back then, maybe? But humans get so carried away. Deacon knows lots about Undermountain inside too. Before Deacon come to city, Deacon collect tales of adventurers who go inside and come out. That's pretty smart. Deacon just try to be helpful. Otherwise, some hero will only take Deacon along to carry stuff, maybe. And Deacon still got bad back. Oh, I love the jabs that developers do in these type of games. How about we join forces once more, Deacon? Deacon claps his hands together excitedly. Yay! Deacon would think you would never ask, boss. We make great team. You and Deacon. Just you waits and sees. Deacon is now our companion. Now here's the thing. He has been, as his levels were transferred to a level 14 Bard, strictly. If you remember, in Shadows of Undertide, I made Deacon into a multi-class Bard and Rogue. Of course, Deacon still has the problem where he can't actually do anything via unlocking shit. Kind of annoying, but we'll make do. The point is, Deacon is now a very accomplished spellcaster. And he's really good with his crossbow. Let's see what your equipment's like, Deacon. Let's see, he's got a light crossbow +3. He no longer has his special crossbow. He has a short sword, a small shield, a dagger, bracers of armor, a diamond. Let's see, that's +2 armor modifier. He's wearing stud leather armor +3. He has boots of reflexes, Deacon's dragon tooth amulet. Now here's the thing. He would have this if I actually took that dragon tooth and made it into an made it into this. But I didn't do that, so Deacon never got this amulet. But he has it in this. Go figure. The dragon tooth amulet that Deacon wears looks very much like the one of the artifacts that was stolen from your mentor's home in Hilltop during your adventures involving Undertide. When asked about it, Deacon merely shuffles from foot to foot and mumbles it was given to him, but with a more. Regardless of its significance, Deacon doesn't seem willing to give it up to anyone. Even you. Yeah. You can remove it, but you can't use it. This is a very powerful amulet that's only usable by Deacon, of all people. So he gets to keep it. Dexterity +2 and freedom. And that is +4. Deacon, what's your dexterity at? 14. Oh, excuse me. So he can't make full use of that yet. Let's talk to Deacon.
Deacon?
Deacon? Oh, I love this guy. Let's stop and talk for a moment, Deacon. You wants to talk with Deacon? What you want to talk about, boss? I wish to discuss your training. Deacon been meaning to talk to you about that. Talk to me about what? The old boss wants to tell Deacon that he got dragon blood. That'd be strong in him. Deacon never knows what that means. Deacon be small and weak, and not breathe fire or anything. But sometimes when Deacon fights, he feels heart beating really fast, and he feels strong. Does that seem silly to you, boss? Not really. Where do you think it could lead? Well, Deacon thinking maybe he tries to focus on being Dragon Disciple. Old Master never tells Deacon about this, but maybe it'd be a good thing? It'd be up to you, boss. Deacon do what you tells him to. If you want Deacon to be just faithful Bod instead, Deacon do that and be happy. Yeah, Deacon can become a Red Dragon Disciple. And since we are going to into the epic level range here, Deacon could actually gain the full 10 levels needed. So, go ahead and become a dragon disciple if you can, Deacon. Okay, Deacon concentrates on that. Thanks, boss. Meaning, our next level up, Deacon is going to become a dragon disciple, and he will stay on that path until we tell him otherwise. This is going to be awesome! Let's heal ourselves up a little bit, although it's going to be not necessary in a few minutes. Come on, my faithful kobold companion! Let's go kill some drow. And even the well room is infested with the drow. Although I don't think I have to worry about lag so much because there isn't that much shit on the screen. And because of everyone in here, we don't gain that experience for killing these fuckers. Oh shut up, homie, you miss your accent. And things are about to go bad. Well, from worse to bad. In 3,
it was a close thing, but I
2,
think we managed to drive them back.
1, cue disaster.
I need you four to stay here and guard the well until then.
Look out!
Someone call a beholder?
Follow that abomination, quickly!
You guys are stupid here. Don't do that. You're gonna get separated and get yourselves killed. Don't go into the other... And Dalen knows how to teleport. That's not... Oh, that's awesome. Thankfully, though, the Beholder's race did not instantly kill us. Like they will when we fight them eventually. Oh, boy.
Greetings, adventurer.
Durnan wipes the dust off his clothing briskly, having just recovered from the effects of the Beholder's ray. His expression is a clear mix of helpless frustration and rage.
Blast those four fools! What were they thinking? Rushing headlong into the well like a bunch of impatient children! Don't they realize how dangerous Undermountain is?
Do you think this was planned? He considers your words for a moment, nodding. The drow thief in your room, now this attack. Seems like our enemy has a plan. The others probably ran right into a trap or ambush. Do you want me to go after them? I don't want you rushing off in a blind rage like those others, Jack. You have to be smart about this. You'll need to be properly prepared before you go to the Undermountain. You're the only one who we can turn to now, Jack. None of the other adventurers here can measure up to you. Not even close. You're Waterdeep's last hope. Gotta love having the fate of an entire city on your shoulders. I'll do my best, Durnan. He nods, relieved. I'm glad to hear that. I truly wish I did not have to place all our hopes on your shoulders, but it appears we have little choice. The well will lead you down to Undermountain. Once you talk to White Thesta and stocked up on equipment, I can help you up and down. I suspect that you have many questions for us, however. What are you going to be doing while I'm down there? Keeping my ends safe, naturally. Overseeing the guards watching this well, trying to round up more adventurers in the city, although I have my doubts on that point. Don't worry. However, I won't go too far. I'll be here to bring you back up the well when you need me to. Well, Durnan, I'll be going now. You'd be smart to stock up on equipment before you go down there, Jack. There's a couple stores out in the city still up and running. Just tell Greybound that I said it was okay for you to leave the inn. And make sure you speak to White Thesta. Her inventory of healing magic comes into handy in Undermountain. She's even got magic to raise the dead if you need it. Of course, by then it's usually too late. I'll be here if you need me. I've got to make sure we get some more guards set up around this well to prevent another attack. Just speak to me again when you're ready to enter Undermountain, and I'll lower you down the well myself. Good luck, Jack. We're all counting on you now. Yay! Who do we got here? A stunningly beautiful woman watches Durnan and the other men with a predatory look. Other women she glances at, only occasionally frowning and raising her nose in contempt. Oh! She's one of these.
A fair evening to you.
This elegantly dressed, well-manicured, beautiful woman smiles at you.
It is good to finally meet you in person. My name is White Thesta. I'm a priestess, so if you need healing or any temple supplies, I'm here to help.
You know who I am.
Everyone knows you, at least by reputation. Durnan told me you would be here when he asked me to come and lend my healing services to this mission.
I have to tell that treating your wounds would be a great pleasure. But pleasures must be denied in such trying times. What kind of god do you follow? I am a priestess Sune, goddess of beauty. A goddess's first desire is to find beauty and make that hers. I, as her follower, must do the same. But I suppose that's not why I'm here. Durnan called upon my temple for help, so I came. He seems to think that I might have some abs that could aid you on your quest. Durnan said that you would have something for me. Yes, of course. Let's get right to business. I have a gift here for you. Something to help you on your quest. What is it? It's a Rod of Resurrection. An item of such power can actually raise the dead. Based on all the rumors about Undermountain, you're going to need it. Those 4 eager souls who charge in ahead are likely have need of its power, so don't be afraid to use it on them if you stumble across their bodies. The rod has several charges. If I come across their bodies, I'll be sure to try and help them. If you find the remains of one of those brave adventurers and restore them to life, they might be willing to help you in your quest. I doubt you'll find many others who will accompany you into Undermountain. What about Deacon? Don't worry, Deacon. You're not going anywhere. Do you have anything else I could use? Now, let me show you the rest of my items. Normally, I'd ask a large donation for each item, but since you're trying to save the city, I only need enough to cover their base cost. And you are favorable! This is good. Unfortunately, her supply of equipment is rather limiting, mainly because, well... like I said, it's mainly, I want to say cleric and monk gear she sells. Lesser amulet of health. Ugh. Lesser amulet of the master. Meh. What to do? Boots of the Sun Soul. Gloves of the Yellow Rose, braces of armor, dexterity, guiding light. Myriad of Fear is nice. Robes. Alright, that's enough of this shop. We need to rest because I am over encumbered. We actually get a proper resting animation. Instead of just sitting there, we actually get a fade to black and some Z's. And some snoring sounds. And Deacon is now in melee combat. It's kind of redundant to be in melee combat, Deacon, but I'm tempted to keep you at... Do I want to keep you as ranged as I did before? It seemed to work out really well. You know what? Yeah, I'll keep Deacon as a ranged combatant because he's actually very good with that crossbow of his. So, I'll be taking this. You can't use that, so I'll take it. And this. Let me stack your potions. I'll take your gemstones. I'll also be taking these. In exchange... Hey Deacon, can you carry these throwing axes? Ooh, you're 1 pound over.
I have to lighten this load.
stuff. Drop this. Actually, that's just 2 pounds, so it's negligible. Throwing axes are the problem. And the full plate. And the greatsword, but I'll deal with it. Okay, let's head out into the Sea of Waterdeep. And this guy has Xanos' portrait. That's nice. I think Dorna and Xanos are either in the Antioch Desert and are living their lives, or they were crushed underneath Underdark. I'm not sure which, because we never see them again. This huge one-handed half-orc stares at you with a grimace, trying to decide if you recognize it or not. You know loud out. There'll be bad on streets. I'm allowed to leave. His eyes narrow in thought. Me not remember boss say you go out. I'm Jackie. Durant said you would let me out. The half-orc's mind slowly churns over the information. Then his face brightens in recognition. Jackie. Yeah, boss said it okay for you to go out. We remember now. You be careful if you go out. There'll be bad stuff out there. Make sure it's closed, shops closed, and sometimes looters. He unlocks the door and slips the key back inside his shirt. He gives you a big toothy grin and waves goodbye. Oh boy, quick save. There's a reason for this, because we are going to be under attack as soon as we exit that door. Well, I say as soon as. Prayer. Bull strength. And resist elements. Alright, let's go. Here we have the guard. No name, just the guard. A nervous guard comes running up to you. How fares everyone inside? We were attacked by creatures from the Underdark. I know, Tamsil warned us. There have been attacks from all over this side of the city. Although we have been resisting them, there are still many of the enemy about. All roads leading out of this district are sealed, and most businesses hereabouts are closed. You might be better off staying in... And he runs off to his death. This is not fun. Kill the tyrant. Oh, do I go? Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. Oh crap, run away! Yeah, that's why. That's why you quick save. Because the Durgar are they slaves of Drow or allies? Mostly slaves. Warriors and mages. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, no one cares, guard. Charge in!
You will regret it.
Let's deal with this crap first. Expertise mode engaged. Ow. Ow. Lay on hands. And Deacon actually has healing spells, and I get killed by death magic. And I can't reload the log because reasons. I rolled a 1 on that save, didn't I? Motherfuckers. Okay, I see how it is. Fuck you, guardsmen. We don't have time to talk. We have some killing to do. I get poisoned right off the bat. Fuck you.
You will regret that.
Hey, that guy's feared. Lay on hands. Ow. Screw you and your death magic, bitch. Okay, that's the major problem out of the way. Now it's just your turn, mage. You just casted haste on me, Deacon. Good on you. Now, if only I could just get, well, that happened. Now, if only I could just, have an antidote, please. That'd be great. Well, that takes care of that. Ow.
I have to lighten this load.
Wow. It's DC 26 and I failed with 10. Ugh. Empty Keg Tavern. Barricade. Little Musings and Magic Shop. Yawning Portal. That's the River Gate. And Argali? Argali's Arms. Well, welcome to the city of Waterdeep, and it's decaying glory at this point. Dock's closed until further notice. Gee, I wonder why. Are you all called the guards? I don't know why you have a Roman-style helmet on, but whatever. No, not just fucking streetlights. Instead, we want the Argali's Arms. Reason why is because my throat's getting a little shot, and we need to finish this up. What do we have here? This halfling has a hard, uncompromising look in her eyes. The clothes she wears and her general bearing indicate a successful merchant. There's also pride in her bearing as she touches her merchandise. No, really. Gonna rest here. Mainly to reset spells, yada yada yada. Get rid of the poison. And it gives me a chance to crack out my neck.
I have to lighten this load.
Of course we're encumbered.
Hello.
A dark frown covers this woman's face as she surveys her display of weapons and armor. As you approach her, she cocks her head to the side and arches an imperious eyebrow.
It is good to see a prosperous customer in the store again. How can Argali Sylph be of assistance today?
What the fuck is that accent? I'm not sure. What do you sell here? Argali Sylph is a great merchant. She has generously agreed to keep her shop open and make her arms and armor available for purchase despite all dangers. It is a sad day when the streets are closed and the people too scared to flock to buy Argali's magnificent goods. Would you be interested in seeing Argali's goods? They are very high quality. I thought a war would be good for your business. Argali has no problem with war in general, but she has a problem with a war that comes to her home and burns it down. Argali would much rather sooner sell her goods to adventurers. Then it is reasonable to assume that her goods will be used to slay monsters and spread her fame. Selling to those who would murder children in other instances does not make for a reputable arms dealer. Argali knows this is not a particularly popular opinion among her peers. That is a noble philosophy. Alas, no one, not even Argali Sylph, can be positive that the use of her merchandise will be for good. Argali only knows that she must try. Argali has been told that some might come who try to help the city. You are one of those. So, famed adventurer, let Argali what your needs are. Let me see your inventory. Argali sells only the best. Yeah, you say you sell only the best and you give me an unfavorable rating? Fuck you. Eyes of Petrification. I'm kind of curious what this helm looks like, but I do not want to spend the coin on flesh to stone. Unfortunately, we have to make do with this merchant. So, it's time to start selling shit. Keep the crossbow as per usual, because I actually want to make some use of that range attacks. Still the yawning portal. I don't have to worry about, well, anything for crafting, so I can sell a lot of my useless junk. Ah! Worn book. This This large tome has a rather interesting title, Shadows of Underdark, written by one D. Scalesinger. Inside its pages is the full account of an adventurer from earlier in your career. Your first adventurer, in fact. The facts seem a bit exaggerated according to your memory, but that apparently didn't stop the book from becoming a great hit amongst the nobility in several major cities throughout Farron. For a time, you had the unique experience of becoming a household name. People you didn't know would shout out to you happily as you passed, or treat you like a trusted friend. The fame eventually died down somewhat, which was a relief at the time, but you've held onto a copy of the book as a souvenir. As for the author, a kobold bard by the name of Deacon, you haven't met him since those early days. Part of you has to wonder if you aren't owed some royalties. Don't worry, Deacon has the best intentions. Alright, now the question is, what do I buy? Do I stick with full plate? No, I do not stick with full plate. Let's see, I can actually make use out of, not chainmail, any of the medium armors I can make full use out of. Do you have scale mail +3? Buy that. I can make use out of this. And not have to worry about dexterity penalties. Sell the full plate. Sell the greatsword. Long sword. Cold iron blade. What's this? +1, 1d6. Meh. Long sword +3. Buy. Let's buy another one. We're going to be getting rid of these later, but I'll take what I can get. Do you have anything else for me to buy? Oh, it feels like I have to sneeze, but I can't. Oh god. Sinuses. Buy that. Buy that. There are upgrades for what I have. Well, I bought a lot of stuff. Is there anything else? Can I get a proper helmet? No. And if I want a cloak, I need to talk to Thestra. You know what? I'm gonna check out that magical shelf, see if they have anything. Probably not. But this should be my last stop before I decide to call it. And civilians are complaining about the guards.
No, we can't do that.
Don't worry, Deacon, I'm not expecting you to. As you knock on the door, you hear someone grumbling and shuffling around. Then a small window slides open, a pair of eyes glare out at you.
Can you not see the sign? We are closed. Please go away until such time as this war is ended and or the street ban is lifted. Goodbye.
Pardon me, but my name is Jackie and I was told you might help me. My goodness, please come right in. I'll just unlock the door there. There you go, come right inside. I can't believe you actually believe that. Oh my! A bone guardian. Golem. Oh. Amazing. Sobre. This mage's fingers move rapidly, with a very dexterous and delicate touch across the pages of the book in front of him. He seems to be completely oblivious to his surroundings as he mutters quietly to himself. That is a dangerous thing to have, and that's a pedestal.
How goes your adventures?
An eloquently dressed mage is busy reading from an ancient crumbling text, but he smiles to you as you approach.
The moment I heard your name, I thought to myself, oh, this is simply too good to be true.
Of course my shop is actually closed right now, but a visit from such a famous adventurer is too good of an opportunity to pass. Maybe I'll write you into one of my plays. You have the advantage of me. What is your name? Oh, how rude of me. I am the mage Sobri, an instructor of the magical arts at the University of Waterdeep, sage of the Soothsayer's Way, and proprietor of this fine establishment. Or at least I was an instructor for those cretins burned down my part of the school. I heard something about that. What happened exactly? We were one of the first places to be attacked by the Drow and Durgar. They were savage, brutish monsters. They put the entire school of magic at the university to the torch. It was simply awful. They almost killed me, you know. How did you escape? Well, I was not actually there at the time, but they did kill a number of my friends. You can imagine how terrible it was for me to go back and see all the devastation. Several of my students died in the laboratory where I taught. We found their bodies dead and mangled around the corpse of a young cockatrice as they helped hatch only weeks before. Deacon whips out a quill and a sheet of parchment. This may be a good story, right, boss? Deacon wants to write this down. What that monster be named again? Cockatrice. Surely you've heard of them before. Magical beasts, rather small but quite deadly. They could turn a man into stone. A what a trice? A cockatrice. You know, like, oh, forget it isn't worth it. Silver shakes his head in exasperation. You know, it probably sounds strange to you, but the way they protected that creature, well, no mother could have possibly done more. Now they're dead. Everyone has experienced loss from this war. I have barely been able to sleep since. That was why I created the magical telescope in hopes it would help me come to grips with the attack on the university. Feel free to use the telescope whenever you wish to observe details of the brutish attack. It may help strengthen your resolve against our enemy. But I'm sure you have more important things ahead of you too. Perhaps I might have something you would find useful? I have all sorts of magical items at my disposal, and a share of all my profits go to the assisted rebuilding of the university. Would you like to see my wares? Yes, please show me what you have. You are favorable. This is good. You may be able to get a good cloak out of it. Nymph's cloak, +3. Don't buy that just yet. A heavy crossbow, +3. A lot of scrolls. What the hell is this? This is a blank scroll of the kind spellcasters use to inscribe magic scrolls. The spellcaster with the scribe scroll feat can cast a spell on this scroll to scribe a magic scroll with that spell. Ugh, that's a tongue twister. Oh, amulets and rings. I was kind of expecting I knew my luck with bags of holding would wear out with the original campaign, but gone. Okay, heavy crossbow, I can sell that. Nymph's cloak +3. Ooh, it even has a cool. It has the Sarazine model, but it's a different color. Awesome. Well, sir, thank you for your goods. I got what I needed. And let me just do this. Doesn't matter the order for those right now. Heavy crossbow. Bolts +1. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark. Oh, fuck me. In the next video, we shall head into Undermountain proper. But until then, thanks for watching, a wonderful evening, and I'll see y'all next time.
I'll see you soon.